So we are back and we have cards by AI again. I haven't done one of these in quite some time, but let's take a look and let's have some fun. So first off, we have appliance here, preferential art book. It is a field spell, and when this card is activated, add one appliance or monster from your deck to your hand. During your main phase, you could send one appliance or monster from your hand or face up to the graveyard. Special summon one appliance or link monster from your extra deck that has a different name from the monster you control. You can only use this effect of appliance or art book once per turn. If you have 10,000 or more cards in your graveyard, destroy this card. That'd be interesting to see what happens with that. This one I saw, and I was wondering. We have Ko Shinoshita, the Golden Crowned Dragon, level 3 Wind. If you control a Ko Shinoshita monster and your opponent controls no monsters, you can roll some of the card without attributing. Already off to a good start. You can only use the following effect once per turn. During your main phase, 1. Except the turn you normal or flip summon this card, discard one Koshino Shita monster from your deck. I mean, I guess? Okay. Oh, here's a good one. Buster Blader, the Mighty Destruction Swordsman. Earth, rank 7, 28, 26. Or, no, that's a rank 8. You can detach 2 materials from this card, then target one monster your opponent controls, take control of it until the end phase, but it cannot attack this turn. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one monster your opponent controls. Take control of it until the end phase, but it cannot attack this turn. So what you do, you summon it, detach 2, take a monster, link away, banish, take another monster, link. Oh, Lord. This card would be kind of broken. After that, we have Deconflict Dragon. This looks like some anime stuff. Level 7 Dark. You can target one Pendulum monster in your graveyard, special summon it, but its effects are negated, and if you do, destroy that Pendulum monster. No. And if you do, shuffle that monster into... What? You can only control one Deconflict Dragon. You can only use one effect per turn, and only once that turn, you can only use this effect. What? Huh? This card makes no sense. So you special it out of the Pendulum target, negate the effect, destroy that card, and put it back into the... I think what it was trying to do was split those two effects, and that happened. Next up, we have Pendulum Advance. It's a continuous trap card. Activate this card by placing 7 counters on it. If an odd-eyes Pendulum monster you control attacks an opponent's defense position, inflict piercing damage. Already pretty good. At the end of the damage step, if a Pendulum monster you control destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can remove 1 counter from this card. This effect becomes that of Pendulum Dimension. It's what? Pendulum Dimension. The fuck? Holy shit, this is a book. Holy shit, that's a long, long effect. Oh my god. If you special summon any of these monsters using a Pendulum monster's entrance material, okay. Fusion special summon one monster from your deck with the same original level as that fusion monster, defense. Synchro, add one poly from your deck to your hand, or take one tuner from your deck with an equal or lower level than that exceed. Sure. Nishiria Cherry. Level 8 fire. One fire tuner, one more non-warrior monsters. Non-tuner warrior monsters. If this card is synchro summoned, you can target one level 4 or lower warrior monster in your graveyard. Equip that target to this card. This is a quick effect. If the targeted monster is in the graveyard because it's destroyed by battle. Okay then. And you can only use this effect once per turn. We have Dark Scorpion. Sir, that's a mantis. 3 tribute summoned insect monsters battle each other in attack position. 2 go to the graveyard and 1 survives. That's actually pretty good with flavor text. That's pretty good. And I think we have... I'm going to go up to that. That looks interesting. Escape of the Dark Casters. Monsters on the field cannot be destroyed by battle with Dark World monsters. If a face-up Dark World monster you control is destroyed by battle. Reasonable. You can target one of your banished Dark World monsters, special summon it, but send it to the graveyard during the end phase of the next turn. You can only use this. That's very reasonable. Very reasonable indeed. Next up, we have Jack the Giant. Earth level 10 fusion. Well, rock plus number C39, Jack the Giant. What? A fusion summon of this card cannot be negated. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect. Quick effect, you can send one monster from your hand to the graveyard. And if you do, negate the activation, and if you do that, destroy that card. Interesting. And then we have Jack the Giant, Chaos Warrior. Jack the Giant plus number C39, Raging Bull. Huh? Your opponent can target this card with effects. Once per turn, you can activate one of these effects. Add one monster your opponent controls to your hand. Also, send one monster your opponent controls to the graveyard. Set one random card in your opponent's hand to the graveyard. And if you do, inflict 300 damage to your opponent for each monster sent to the graveyard. This card can be broken. This is a very funny card. And finally, because we have things I think we're getting into, we have number CX Numeron Giant Hand. You cannot special summon monsters except Numeron and battling boxer monsters. This effect cannot be negated. Oh boy. 2 level 4 monsters. It's a machine exceed pendulum effect. Once per turn, you can attach one exceed material from this card to target one Numeron monster in your graveyard. Add that target to your hand. If this card with exceed materials is sent to the graveyard, you can add one number spell or trap card from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect of number C, EX, Numeron. Okay then. But I think we're gonna be ending the video there. There was a lot of interesting cards. Actually, a lot of cards that worked very well. But I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video.